Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna address a few things. Obviously, my live stream still ain't working, so I have to do it like this. Still doing the never-ending drawing. I'm playing chess. You're playing Connect Four. Still not finished. Obviously, still got loads to do. Had a customer's portrait I needed to complete, so I haven't been able to work on it. Just gonna now do. As I'm doing this talk, I'll actually just do a bit of drawing so I can do two things at the same time. So I just want to address a few points. Couple of interesting things um, happened over the last couple of days. One of them is kind of a strange one, which was I have to say that I was a bit surprised to find out that Sia Live was at Speaker's Corner. Yeah, a bit of a weird one. And I was actually standing right next to her. Um, yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird with that one because actually, when I was at Speaker's Corner, I kind of like um, recognized. Not, I'm sorry, not recognized. Sorry, I'm a little bit thinking. Basically, when I was there, I was walking about and stuff, and I do remember a kind of like a woman filming. Um, Like, and I was like, all right, but that's just normal. Like, you don't really think too much of it. I did think, oh, because I was like, all right, that's a bit weird. Like, because you don't normally have that many females filming around there. But the thing is that you had Winter Wonderland. So the thing about Winter Wonderland is that, we have people walking in and out, and it's dark, so you can't see and stuff like that. So I kind of didn't really think much of it. Like, I was like, all right. But if it was at any other time and Winter Wonderland wasn't there, I think I probably would have, and it was lighter and she spoke, I would have spotted her. Because, oh yeah, so if you just have a look, you've got the, oh, just a lot, let's have a look. So here, you can see, yeah, this is Sia, and I'm right up over here. So this is Sia Live thingy. Here she is. And I'm right over here. Yeah. Now, when you look at this video, my one, I actually, so I'm walking about. Yeah. So we know that he still has some form of good within the heart. No, yeah. She wasn't. She wasn't. So I'm walking about. Oh, you know, they killed him. Guess who's there? See your life. Yeah. And the thing is, yeah, another reason I didn't really spot it was Siyaa. Because everybody's been calling Siyaa big fat pig and all that kind of stuff. And no offense, it kind of sticks in your brain for some reason that I just assumed, and I don't want to offend anyone, but I just assumed she was going to be big. And so when she was here, because Siya's very small, yeah, like small as well, short, not short, but just I was expecting it to be bigger. And I'm no offense, I thought she'd be fat. And so when she was there, I just didn't put two and two together, to be honest. And I was too busy heckling and stuff as well. So as much as I disagree with Siyaa, and I think she's done some nasty stuff and stuff, I'm not going to be arguing with a female at Speaker's Corner if she comes back. I'll be civil, even though I disagree with a lot of stuff that she does and says. I'm not going to be arguing with her. So anyone thinks I'm going to argue with a woman, you're crazy, man. Even if, so other people can do that if they want to do it. So yeah, well done for getting into Speaker's Corner. I'm not going to lie. It was a good tactic because if she did actually advertise it, yeah, it would have been bad, I think, in the sense that I think maybe even the police might have stopped her. And so it was a good move to go in there. It was a good chess move, let's just say. I agree, it was a good chess move. Because what she done was, decided not to advertise and now allowed her to get into Speaker's Corner. And that's a good move to do because if she advertised it, I don't think she would have got anywhere. I think she might have been stopped at the entrance if they spotted her. But then again, maybe nothing, maybe it would have been cool either way. Yeah, so that was a bit of a surprise, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, a couple of other things. Obviously, I'm still going to be doing my exposés of certain individuals at Speaker's Corner. Should be there tomorrow. And yeah, things are heating up, to be honest with you. Because obviously when people feel like, they're being exposed, they start getting very agitated. Now, I will say one thing, and I can't really say the name of the person, obviously, because they're going to say, oh, I'm harassing them. But I will say there's certain individual or individuals that want to do a joint action lawsuit against me. That's the kind of, that's basically what people are saying online. It's not me saying that. That's what they've been saying. I've got the screenshots. One of the things is they got 24 people to basically they say they got 24 people that I, little old Raj, have harassed. Now I will say this, if you got 24, okay, that's quite a lot. But I will say this: most people that will be claiming that I've harassed them are normally just internet avatars, with weird names. And so I will say this one thing, and remember, listen to this very careful, people. Anybody that thinks that if they're gonna try and sue me or slander me or whatever, I will say this: when you have to sign the paper, the little paper that you have, what's called a statement or an affidavit, you have to write your full name and your signature. You can't write down like me if I was doing a statement. I can't sign it. Rod Speaker's Corner. I've got to put my full name. And yes, my full name's Rajinder Prasad Singh Tatul. And so if you want to stay as an avatar and just a name, like, I won't say the names, but, just for example, Rod Speaker's Corner, you don't want to know anyone, then maybe you don't want to sign that thing. So I reckon the 24 will go down to around 1 by the time they're given that option. And let me just say, there's 2 people in particular that I've been heard that's on the list here, and I just started cracking up because the amount of evidence, let me just say something, the amount of evidence I have against people is freaking unbelievable. I'm not going to joke. I'm not even lying. Like, I always collect everything, so I have to go for everything, because I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if they did, it's going to kind of backfire because the amount of stuff I got against, like, Grey Dunya, let's just say, even from just 2 days ago, he uploaded a video slandering me, and a guy called Speaker's Corner Skits, another guy that is just slandering me and putting videos up all the time about me. So, like I said, there's certain individuals. I haven't got a goddamn leg to stand on. I will say this, and I'm going to ask this serious question, why do you think people want to try and sue me? And this is a question. I'm not accusing anyone, so, no one start crying. I'm just saying, is it a coincidence that, the Raj has been playing chess, and obviously some of the moves are about to start checkmating people, Is it a coincidence that, people are now very upset with me for supposedly other reasons, at the same time that Abu Qasim, which was the guy that was Muhammad Haddad, who is now now being convicted of promoting terrorism, is it a coincidence that he was, remember, it's just a question, he was convicted like 2 weeks ago, and now I'm getting a lawsuit. Oh my God, is that coincidence? I'm just asking people. Because, some people could. I'm not saying I am, or I'm not accusing anybody. I'm just saying that some people could just say, oh, it's a coincidence. And some people might even argue, oh, maybe the reason why I'm kind of being, people are threatening to sue me is to kind of silence me. And because, certain individuals, I'm not saying you, might be a little bit, I don't know, little bit annoyed that, I was right about that individual and that they looked a bit silly. Or maybe it's because they don't want certain individuals like, Adnan Rashid, Mansour and Hashim to be held accountable for their negligence, or maybe not negligence, maybe, you know, their deliberate, let's just say, kind of concealment of an individual like Abu Qasim. I'm not saying, I don't know which one it is yet. I'll be asking the questions. I'm asking the question. And like I said, I will be asking it. It doesn't matter whether they answer or not. I will be asking that question. I have a legitimate right to. I know I was heckling a lot on Sunday, and I will be heckling tomorrow as well. I think it's part of Speaker's Corner to heckle. You know, as long as I don't cross the line of what you call kind of harassment, then, you know, I'm fine. They might chuck me out, actually. I don't know. But what can I do? I'll at least try and see what happens. You know, if they chuck me out, they chuck me out. Yeah, and, oh, yeah. Leon, if you're watching. What was that? Oh, so what the hell? Yeah, sorry. And Leon, yeah, look how much I've given you in terms of respect. The glasses are called COE. But guess what Leon did the other day? Yeah. I was at Speaker's Corner. I had a chat with this guy called Sam, which is Jarwala or Ralpesh's kind of like boy. And so, not boy, but like one of these kind of people that he hangs around with. And I've always thought, oh, that guy seems like a decent guy, but he's hanging around with somebody with a real vile ideology. And so I had a chat with him about civic nationalism and ethno-nationalism, which is on my channel and which has got terrible audio, sorry. And then you got it on COE. And then afterwards, I had that chat because it got cut short because there was a bloody guy in the background who said, listen to this, there was a guy in the background. I'm having a conversation, and Joseph was there, who's the Jew, obviously. Sorry, I mentioned he's Jew, but he is Jewish. And so I was talking about anti-Semitism, and then there's a guy in the background saying, oh, you know, I'm not anti-Semitic, yeah, I'm not anti-Semitic, but the Jews did it all. I was like, all right, so you're not anti. Then he brings out a goddamn folder of Jews, yeah, that run the world. Like, think about it. You got a folder of Jews running the world, and you're not anti-Semitic. It was just surreal. I was like, what? How many Jews have you got in that folder? It's like a whole folder of it. So when that was going on, yeah, afterwards, a COE, this guy, yeah, big up Leon though. I was about to go home, and he goes, Raj, why didn't you have this conversation with this young man? I can't remember what his name was, it was Jacob or something like that. And I asked the guy Jacob, I said, I saw him. I was like, all right, what about? He said, ethno-nationalism, civic nationalism. He's one of Jarwala's, one of his kind of young disciples or something like that. I don't know what he called him. And so, oh, sorry, the goddamn doorbell. And so what happened was, I asked the guy, because he looked very young, I said, how old are you? He said, oh, 18. I was like, nah, leave it. You're too young, yeah. And then Leon, this bloody Leon, yeah, goes, oh, Raj, just question him. Don't worry, just do it. Come on. So, you know, obviously, if Leon's asking you to do it, it's like the bloody Queen asking you to do it. Like, you know, how are you going to refuse? It's like the Queen saying to you, come for tea. And then you say, shut your mouth. Go and eat your bloody custard creams by yourself, you silly woman. And so I had to go, yeah. And guess then what happens? Guess what happens? Yeah. Videos go up, yeah. Videos go up. And this is what happens next. Have a look. Yeah. So on Street Soldier, this particular channel, Jarwala went mad. I can't play the videos. This one was, first video was Mark Collette. Yeah. Let me just do this one. I can't play it. But I'm going to use your. Right. So Mark Collette slandered as diversity dog, pal, an 18-year-old. Yeah. So this poor young boy. Yeah. Mark Collette slanders a diversity dog pile, an 18-year-old nationalist. Look who's there dogpiling, the dog. Yeah. Then what happens is, I thought, okay, yeah, it's just a little bit, yeah. And here's another one. Here's a bloody another one. Mark is seeking a Zionist slander Mark Collette while trying to brainwash an Englishman. And guess who's there again? Oh my god, me again. Oh my god, Thank God I gone skinny though. I've lost a lot of weight though, thank God. Because I saw on the Siya's video, she played a bit of a clip from like 5 years ago, and I was like, fat pig, man. Embarrassing when I'm fat. So have a look at what you've done, Leon. Look what you've done to Jawala. You've driven him mad. Jawala's gone mad. He's just like gone insane because of COE. Bloody making me do it. Now I've got enough issues, man, with the bloody lunatic jihadis after me. And now I've got that bloody Jawala making streams and streets, calling me a goddamn Bajit or something like that. And I'm a turban, a terrorist or whatever he calls me. God knows whether he said that, but it's something like that. Is that crazy? Got enough problems as it is, Leon. Leon, I might have to change that. No, I won't really. You need to be immortalized for your work. But it's kind of crazy, man, what was going on there. Oh, yeah, the other thing is going to be about Bob, ISIS Bob. Now, let me say something. In the last 2 years, I've only reported 4, count them, 4 people to MI5. 4. And most of those have been in the last 8 months. 4. One of them is Bob. The other 3 you can guess. And the reason I reported Bob is because everyone should have reported Bob for his own safety and others. At the end of the day, I have seen and heard stuff from that guy that is so beyond the pale that, anybody that listens to that and doesn't feel disgusted, which I think most people did, including Muslims. But there are a couple of people that, let's just say they had a very unwavering support for Bob. So I don't know, maybe people need to start asking, because Bob is now, from my understanding, the guy that was arrested in Connecticut trying to travel to Syria. And some people saying, oh, it might not be him, it might not. But most people that really knew Bob I'm talking about people that actually knew him, are saying it's him. Yeah. And one of the reasons I believe it to be him is because some of the stuff he said sounds just like Bob. I mean, not many people say stuff like, I want them to burn the kuffar. This is the kind of rhetoric that Bob always used to do, burn. Most people would say we want to destroy and stuff like that. And, now what's happening on some of these channels, like, I don't want to see it, Sir Faz and all of these lot, they're trying to say that Bob was radicalized by the FBI. Yeah. Bob was radicalized by the FBI. It wasn't that Bob was radicalized and the FBI then saw him as an individual that needs to be kind of investigated. No, they just found, this is the story that is going around. Bob was some innocent young boy just walking around, skipping along in Connecticut, eating, I don't know, goddamn, what is it, kind of like popcorn and stuff down the road, just enjoying his life. And all of a sudden, the big bad FBI mullah comes. They call him the FBI mullah. Turns up and says, "Oh, Bob, you innocent young boy, come over here. You must destroy the kuffars and all that." That innocent boy was radicalized by the mullah of the FBI. That's the story going around, on some of these channels. Poor that innocent young boy. No, the story is this. Bob was literally an extremist who had been radicalized by somebody, probably from his encounters at the thing, or maybe he had a difficult life and he's turned to kind of like this kind of extremism, because it does happen when people feel what you call kind of like disenfranchised or something. And the FBI, what happens? He come up on the FBI's radar. And I don't blame him coming up on the FBI radar, because he was very, very unhinged. And then what happens, they will send in agents, and I don't always agree with it, don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan of the FBI. I'm not going to lie. I think some of the stuff they've done, especially J. Edgar Hoover and some of these people, is really, really, really below, let's just say, like the morality of it is very ambiguous. And some of it's outright criminal, in my opinion. But what they did with Bob was that they basically found him, and then they gave him options. Yeah. And Bob chose the wrong options. Yeah. Ultimately. And anybody that was online that tried to help him or I said, look, you're too much. Cool, man, cool. Because I saw a lot of people really distancing themselves from, but there were certain people that were the biggest cheerleaders, yeah, and you know what I mean, like Grey Dunya, Sheikh One, and all of these people. And there's one other individual that I'll mention tomorrow. I don't want to do it now because people are going to say, Rod, we're going to sue you if you say that. I'll say at Speaker's Corner that also was kind of like a supporter in my way, in a certain way. And it's kind of, is it a coincidence certain people are now abroad? I don't know. Certain people are now kind of out of the picture, yeah? There's certain people that are now suddenly in, South India, in India somewhere, or Pakistan or whatever, yeah? And they're now over there. Very interesting. Or Bangladesh, let's say, and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, so you can use cotton buds as well to blend. You don't always have to use expensive blenders. Cotton buds do a good job as well. If you don't want to think, I'm sorry, I'm going into art now. But yeah, and what? Oh yeah, so that's one of the other situations. And what else was I going to talk about? Forgotten now, actually. Oh yeah, Hattoon actually debated Bob a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago. So that should be interesting when I tell Hattoon about this guy that she thingied, debated, who went by the name Stranger, but I used to call him ISIS Bob, is actually now been arrested. Yeah, the other thing is there's certain individuals who, let me just say, their slander against my family and stuff is getting pretty serious. I don't want to say too much, but I will say the two people that I have a mountain of evidence against who have started a very dangerous rumor, which is escalating out of control, and that is TYO and Ghost Speaker's Corner. Both of those two are the main protagonists of this rumor. I don't want to say it, but it is a rumor that has started to encroach on my real life and my family's life. It's a rumor which is so disgusting that it can destroy reputations and family and your standing in the community. So I'm warning these people that the more damage that is being done, the more you're going to be held culpable legally. Yeah, and I don't talk about legally in terms of criminal. I'm talking about civil. Yeah, because this is serious, serious shit that has been accused and is being propagated. And I've got all the screenshots, the videos of months, the first people to start saying it. And it was those two. First of all, it was TYO that did it. And then you had Ghost Speaker's Corner spreading it as well all over the place. So, both of these two need to really, really, really be careful about what they say next about this. Because the more they propagate it, and the more it comes to my real life, where it affects my family and stuff, the more, I'm gonna. Oh my god, that bloody thing! All right, so the reason why the bell is ringing, I don't really like talking about family stuff to be honest with you, but I've got a lot of family around at the moment. My nephews and nieces and all that kind of stuff. So, where's that bloody thing? Oh, yeah, nephews and nieces and stuff. So my sisters and brother and everyone. So yeah, a lot of people are around downstairs. Obviously, I'm keeping away from them because I've got things to do, man. No, not really. I love my nephews and nieces. They're like my kids, man. So yeah, I do care for them. Hence why I want the best for the UK and stuff. Like, people don't realise I may not have kids, but I do have nephews and nieces that I care for immensely, and I see them like my own children, man. Obviously not exactly because I don't feed and clothe the little buggers, but I have looked after them when they were younger and stuff. Yeah, the Raj can babysit. Yeah, for a couple of hours. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I know it's shocking. I'm surprised they made it through. Yeah, I can thingy. So what I need to start doing now is to start putting skin textures and stuff on. I still got absolutely loads to do though. Oh God, man, I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Oh God, the time is ticking on this drawing. I got to start a new one. Yeah, time is ticking. I'm actually got a new idea. Because the thing is, when I'm doing these drawings from imagination, I sometimes come like something pops into my head, like because I'm doing it from imagination, an idea, and I've got a new idea that just popped into my head earlier today, and I love the idea, so I'm gonna have to draw that one as well now. It's going to be about what's called lost dreams. So, a lot of people are going to look at what I'm doing and going, "Oh, Raj, what a terrible life! What a terrible life!" All you're doing is going speaker's corner and drawing. That's all you do. You got nothing better to do. You can't do anything else. All you do is draw and go speaker's corner. That's all you do. That's all you do. All you do is go speaker's corner and draw. Oh yeah, everyone's moaning about this one actually. All these little, yeah, obviously people are triggered by this one. So what I'm saying is that I actually see you guys as sad people. I'm going to do the drawing depicting how people don't live their dreams. People don't live what they should be doing. Actually, I still love this. It's still one of my favourite drawings. I'll never sell this drawing. Unless someone offers me like $1 million or something, I would never sell this drawing because this is one of my favourite all-time drawings. So I'm going to be doing a drawing kind of depicting how people are drudging through life, doing a horrible 9 to 5, not living their dream, just working to, living to work and not working to live. Is that the right way? I don't know. But basically, so when I'm doing this, I remember I'm getting paid. I just did a customer's portrait. I don't get a lot at the moment, obviously, because I'm not kind of recognised as a kind of a well-known artist in the mainstream. Obviously, in the Sikh community, I've got a lot of my work, but that's all kind of mainly what you call, for like, it's more of what I call seva. I do make a little bit of money here and there through prints and stuff, but generally I don't sell none of the originals and I exhibit for free. But generally I don't really make much. So now I need to start concentrating on getting these pieces done, like 2 or 3 large thought-provoking pieces, and then hopefully thinking, oh yeah, the writing's now on there. Yeah, some people have got good eyes about. Somebody told me I've got that wrong. So it's good that people told me. Anyway, I don't think I've got anything else to say. I'll be there tomorrow, hopefully, at Speaker's Corner. I've got to leave early. It's my sister's birthday. So, I've got to see my sister and say happy birthday to her. So, I don't think I can stay beyond like 6 o'clock tomorrow. I'll still go down, say a few things. Anyway, I think that's it. And Siyaa, man. Siyaa. Yo, bloody, look what he did. With that Ralpesh Jarwala's gone mad. His ears were flapping around like Dumbo. Bloody well, his skin turned red for the first time. Maybe that's why he's so angry. That's why he done it, because he wants to go pink. And he actually did look a bit pink. He looked like a white person for once. I don't know what happened there, man. But he's gone mental, that guy. Now, tomorrow, he's going to be like, that bloody Raj. Let me just say something. A couple of things were said to me about an individual, by 2 individuals. And it's not true, you two. And all I'll say, you understand what I'm saying. It's an area where the leprechauns are from. Yeah. These 2 people said something to me about an individual, and it's not true. So, obviously I don't want to say what, because, I'll probably get another lawsuit. So, but I'll say whatever they said about this individual over the last couple of days to me, because I didn't say it to them, it is untrue, because I spoke to that person and it's not true. Anyway, I need to go downstairs and speak to the family, speak to the family and say, hello, how you doing, everybody? But anyway, I'm playing chess, you're playing Connect 4. It will be finished one day. Yes, it will. Please be finished. Please be finished. Be finished. I want it to be finished. I'm getting sick and tired of it now, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, take care.